Hi guys, welcome to another ZechaeReviews. After I take my order from the restaurant, I might consider transferring because it's kind of awkward here instead of sa kabila, the usual spot. So yeah, I don't know. There may be some topics that I would like to address and related to the past topics that I've tackled, and I think also my experience earlier, which was the speech therapy practice. So yeah. Hi guys, we're back. I know it sounds ass here, pero please cooperate with me. I bought Oyaku Don. I don't know what it tastes like. I just know that it's Japanese. And I have a bunch of this. Let's get it. Bro, I should have eaten actual bread. But no, I decided to fucking eat here. I'm sorry for the madness. Guys didn't see my facial reaction. Legit takes great. It's basically adobo. I was actually going to comment of how they prioritize this big family's order over a single person, but I think they ano tawag doon? What's the word? That none of that matters because the order is really kakaiba. I was about to click what I was supposed to do. Okay, this is the event part now. Not yet the event part. Una, ikikwento ko sa inyo yung nangyari kanina. As you all know, for my last last episode of ZechaeReviews, I told you guys na meron ako speech about my mother. And right now, the first time I attempted to do it with no script, I did flawlessly, bro. I didn't think there was obvious failures. I commit to the bit na I'm the no script guy, because come on, bro, who uses a script when you have your mind, you know? And also, I had fun interacting with my classmates, especially with Rian, actually all of them, pero I have friendly interactions with Rian and Manuel, which is awesome. That's the last time I felt that I'm nowhere their vibe, but we made fun and jokes about Rian being, oh, I'm sorry, I'm dropping names right now, pero you don't know it, guys. Only my classmates know who they are. So Rian was being called a F-boy, and you know what? I didn't disagree. I basically sugarcoated into thinking that you're not the F-boy that is masculine. You're more of a femme F-boy. And also, since I volunteered as the one who makes the flow of the speech of the program, I kind of got irritated when two of my speech therapy classmates weren't active and didn't really participate in the actual practice proper, which is I find annoying. So there are instances where I didn't feel like their speeches were cohesive to the other speeches before and after them. I really like this kind of flavor. It's more closely to adobo, but it's not. It's more of a soy sauce. And they also added some onions, which is, I haven't told this to my vlog, but onions are my favorite. And you have the carrots, capsicum. This is so good. You would say that it's onte, but it looks enough for 165, but I don't know. Because it's Japanese. Oh wait. Comparing it to the Korean burger, which is 135, this is not bad. Kasi you wouldn't eat this normally. This is more of a want rather than need. Kasi if this was a need right now, this would have been dinugaan or sisig from 80, but right now this is me trying to taste other flavors, and I think it's satisfied my craving. I don't know if I'm speaking loud, but I'm wearing earphones, so I don't know. On to the next segment. This is about depression again, because I've been diagnosed with major depression disorder like maybe 3 years ago, and I know I've been milking this, but it's part of me now. And now that I'm really worried about my academics and my future, the insistence of me showing depression is that, Minecraft, right? I never put my valuable stuff inside of the ender chest, and I only put it on a random chest, and I needed Zech stuff. I'm Zech, and that's my stuff. What if I suddenly died? So right now, if I died, they can get the items in the chest, right? Just in case, right? Second instance is the song that I made recently, titled Nowhere. It's about me having nowhere to go, and the chorus is, what I'm feeling lately, I wanted to let go, what gives me holding, I wanted to know what else I'm pulling out of my... So parang, I'm just waiting for the opportunity na yung brain cells ko ay mag-work to what I'm more capable of and more gusto talaga, rather than me being in a naumpisahan pero nahihirapan na, first one talks about my senior high school journey. I think I've already tackled this on one of my vlogs, maybe on an unlisted video under takoyaki. The gist is, senior high school, I've been roaming around the BGC, the high street, instead of going to school. And my mom is finding me, searching me, and they'd put some posters on the wall saying I'm lost at the moment. So I was thinking, should I jump off the bridge or should I wait for them to find me? And then knowing the risk of them falling down or falling down the motorcycle. And oftentimes, whenever I didn't want to go to school, they would always I would first smash my head, and both of my parents would smash their heads also. But instead of actually going to school, I just dressed up as a student with my school uniform and just walk the other direction, like go to BGC again. That's where I always go, like with that tracksuit. And the reason I do that is because I wanted to be a nobody forever. I always come back because there was still hope lingering inside me. And one time, it was, I guess, 2024. No, actually, it was 2023. It was the anniversary, the 19th anniversary of my parents, and both of them are on a trip somewhere at a resort. And one time, I did my expedition depression syndrome, and my mom was crying so hard. You could hear it off the CCTV where they can see it while they were riding on an airplane. And my mom was really crying, seeing that I wasn't in my house. I was roaming around the beaches or at East Rembo barangays. And also one time, my mom was actually kneeling down for me and was crying, and I didn't feel anything though. Of course I wouldn't feel anything because I was depressed at that time. I felt like I couldn't feel emotions. Also at that time, I was losing my ability to songwrite. I was not liking anime anymore. Having to reduce your interest in your hobbies is one of the symptoms of depression, I feel. And that's what's happening right now. I'm not interested in K-pop anymore because it's been repetitive, unless it's Hearts to Hearts or NMIX. And I'm not really fan of WWE anymore like I used to, because right now it's getting boring. And it shows naman kasi the ticket sales for SummerSlam this time is low. Anyways, I just don't want to die. to die, but I can't, you know, because I have built this ego of mine. I know I've said this before, but I recently watched my creative works last night, which is the music videos for both Lumiwanag and Yaya. And they were actually genuinely good. And I had the ability to befriend people back then. And they became my camera persons. And I have the actual capability to actually talk to the dorm manager in my first dorm and make them record me of my music video, and they actually granted me that permission despite it not being a academic related requirement. I was really charismatic that day. And I was too charismatic to the point that issues occurred, you know. I actually finished all of the food, but I'm gonna be honest. It was good the first time, but those last bites weren't satisfying. I feel like it's way better off if I just ate a burger rather than eat this experiment or craving that I randomly saw here in the UP shopping center food court. Okay, so I feel like no classmates of mine or even my high school classmates watch this vlogs. Not that I know of. Last night I actually stalked one of my high school classmates' TikTok, and I watched her do makeup. No, I'm just sugarcoating it. I watch everything from her oldest to the newest. I hope she allows me to do that, because I feel like she sees me as a friend, and I guess she sees right through me now. I'm no fucking boyish guy. I'm just a average person. Anyway, I hope I can do my best tomorrow's final performance of speech therapy. Oh shit, I forgot to drink my gamot. Sayang. Well, I'm just going to say this until I feel dizzy, kasi kailangan ko lang itulog to. Hindi na kasi tulog ko. Okay, so right now I'm going to go back to my dorm, which I actually got accepted again this time. I'm so happy that Ilang hasn't let me go in, or this kid. I'm basically a resident indoor, but I actually feel bad out of other people that didn't go in the dorm. I feel like the only chance you can get in the dorm is if you're a freshman or you have special needs. I don't know. Even if you're very far from, I don't think you can get it. That's why. I mean, I was ready to search for places, you know, or I was ready to, you know. But another reason for me not to is I don't want to have another family member die, because some of my family members actually died, and it's not natural. It's not a natural death. I don't want to jump off an overpass. That's what I've been thinking about many times. And I really love my siblings and I love my parents. They're actually the best family I can have. Because other family may seem strict. I know my father can sometimes be mad. My mother can sometimes be irritated. But I feel like it's the roots, you know. Na influential, you know, kung saan nagmula. Eh ako, I just live in Makati at the game. I'm basically a raw fish or a default guy na walang attitude of same because I live in the capital city. Anyway, meron akong crush sa Speech 30, dalawa. Yung una na banggit ko na before, tapos yung pangalawa yung kamukha ni Jamila. Pero hindi yung crush na I want to be with her. It's just interesado ako sa kanila in a way, interesting sila. Yung isa, I guess, pero nalaman ko medyo kumana, so sorry. Bye, that's all for my